So hello everyone. So as I told you, this session is about how data analyst works at top product-based companies and how it exactly differs with the people who work in service-based companies. And as I told you that I can be 80 to 85% correct on my thoughts because I am telling them based on my experiences, but it can be different for other people. So first of all, I want to introduce myself. So myself Durgesh Yadav, and currently I'm working as a senior business analyst at 7-Eleven. Before that, I was working in Target as a data analyst, moreover on a product analyst side. So that role, product analyst, is also a little different. But yeah, that was also a role related to data analytics only. And before that, I was working as a .NET developer at Coforge Private Limited. So this is about me. And I do these kind of sessions, webinars, and I teach people, and I also guide them to get like into data analytics. So this is all about me. And thanks for joining this session. And now we can start on the main topic, which is like how data analyst works at product-based companies. So how many of you are currently working in a product-based company? If you can ping in the chat box. How many, like on any role? I'm not asking in data analytics only. At any role, if you are working in a product-based company, just ping me and the name of the company in which you work. So Arya is working at a product-based company. Zuhair is working. Nice. Okay. So now, how many of you know how data analyst works? So the first question that I want to ask you is how many of you are a data analyst? Just tell me if you are a data analyst and has worked as a data analyst in any company. Either it can be product-based or service-based. Just tell me how many of you are data analyst right now. Okay, nice. And how many of you want to become a data analyst? Okay, there are many people who want to become a data analyst. Okay, nice. So let's start with the things like how to break down like how exactly the things works in product-based company. So let's take an example of a boy whose name is Abhay. So there is a boy whose name is Abhay, and we'll take two scenarios. So Abhay is a fresher. In one scenario, he is a fresher. And in a different scenario, he is a person who works in a service-based company with a 1 to 2 years of experience, let's say. Now, Abhay as a fresher, Abhay as a fresher wants to get into product based. And with like all his efforts and all his hard work, he got placement into a product based company. So now he is a person who is working in product based company. And he joined as a data analyst. Now, when he joined as a data analyst, as he is a fresher, he got some, you can say, 1 to 2 months of training. Now, in product-based company, training is not exactly like training, you can say. It is more over GTKY and KT sessions. So first of all, let's understand these two terms for product-based companies. So first is GTKY, which means get to know you. So whenever you will join a product-based company, suppose you have a team of suppose you joined in a team of risk and safety. Suppose there is a team risk and safety, which is hiring for a data analyst, and you join that team. Now in that team, suppose there are 20 people. So when you join the company, not everyone will come to you and will talk to you directly. Nobody will come to you and talk to you directly on a first day or on a second day. And you are the person who need and who want to understand how the things works. So you have this option of GTKY, get to know you. So what you do is, as a fresher, I'm telling, what people do is they set up 10 to 15 minutes with the team people whom they are going to work with. So now when they set up the meeting, they got to know like how the things works in the company and how exactly data analysts work in the company. Now the real work is KT sessions. Why I'm telling these things in the starting? Because there are many people who don't know exactly what is happening. Okay, take a third approach to Durgesh for the people in career gaps. Yeah, I will tell you. I will tell you for the people who are in career gaps. So now there is a KT session which is designed. Now KT session is knowledge transfer session. So knowledge transfer session is more about now you are going to understand how things works. So suppose there is a person, Durgesh, who has joined 6 months back when Abhay joined. He joined 6 months back when Abhay joined. So Durgesh has set up, like Abhay has set up a knowledge transfer session with Durgesh. So now these knowledge transfer sessions are moreover on the business side as compared to tech side. These are more over business side as compared to tech side. Why? Because for the company in which you are hired, so in the product-based company, they work on products. So if you talk about Amazon, Amazon has Alexa as a product, AWS as a product, Amazon app as a product, Amazon Prime as a product. So they have different products with them. So now people or data analysts are hired for some of the products or a single product in which they have to work with. So let's take an example this company is Amazon, and this person has been hired for the sales team, and that sales team is totally based on Amazon app. So this person is hired for Amazon app product, and he is working with the sales team. You can say sales team or you can say product team. And this product team tracks and understand how the app works and how the sales are derived from our app. So now when Durgesh connected with Abhay, they have a discussion in which Durgesh told like lot of things about the business, how exactly we are working as a data analyst for this business. So now why business understanding is important. See, let's take an example. Abhay is a person who has never ordered anything on Amazon. Never ordered anything on Amazon. And he's a person who has no knowledge about Amazon. Like he has knowledge about Amazon. He knows Amazon is a shopping app, or you can shopping website or a shopping platform, but he only knows this thing. And now he is a data analyst at Amazon with the help of his technical skills and expertise. and with problem solving skills. But now he is working inside Amazon, and now he wants to understand the business around it for the team in which he is hired. So if I will tell you my example. When I joined Target as a data analyst, Target is a very big Fortune 50 product based company. When I joined in Target, the first thing that I realized is I cannot grow only with the help of skills. See, if I tell you about myself, I am the person who has solved thousands of problems in SQL, and I am you can say I am expert in SQL. Along with that, I have a very good understanding of Python and visualization tool. If you talk about, I have, like, if I can say that I am 20 to 30% kind of person in visualization tool, because I never like, I will not say that visualization tools are not important, but the point is, I think visualization is a tool at the end of the day. And if I'll work for a XYZ company, if I have a basic understanding of the tool, when I will work for them, I will learn. And as per my experience, SQL and Python is something that is mostly asked for the interviews and top tech companies for data analytics. So I was the person who was very sound in SQL and Python, and that's the reason I got selected in this company. But when I joined the company, see, only SQL and Python will not help you. If I am an analyst, I must have a proper understanding how business works. Like the because I am going to analyze the data, but I have to understand now what to analyze. And to understand what to analyze, I have to be completely like knowledgeable about the business that we are doing or the business for which we are working. So he told me, so if you talk in the take this example, so Durgesh told Abhay that we basically works with sales data, and in Amazon we have an app in which there are different products, and these products are ordered on a daily basis. Now, whenever a person orders something, he gets the expected delivery date. Now, our delivery partner is assigned. Then that order reaches. This is a very upper overview. Now, inside this, he told that, so how Amazon app business works. So he told that first of all, in Amazon, there are different services. There are different products involved. For all the products, we have reviews available. Maximum of them we have reviews available. There is a certain price associated with the projects, like products which fluctuates on the sales and other things. Now, there is expected delivery date that I told you. Now they told that there every time when an order is getting delivered, a delivery partner is assigned, and we have other partners like delivery, we have FedEx, we have UPS as our delivery partners. Now we have vendors also available on app. Vendors are the people who sell their things. So if you go on Amazon and if you buy an iPhone, you every time you will not get an iPhone from the iPhone store or iStore. How you will get your iPhone is there are different other vendors who are available on Amazon who sells their thing to the people like you. So there are different vendors. They are customers like us who purchase the things. So just try to understand when you go on Amazon, just understand with your experience. When you go on Amazon and you open the app, suppose you want to get an iPhone. So now you will try to get that iPhone in the least minimum, like least price that you can get. You will also understand that what kind of vendor he is. If he is a vendor who can provide me a genuine iPhone, what is the rating of this vendor? What is the rating of the product which I am going to buy, which is iPhone? How many people have reviewed for it? What is the price fluctuation? What was the price 7 days back when my friend has purchased and why am getting at a higher price? What credit card I can use to get the most discounted price? These are the things that you consider. Am I correct? Am I correct that these are the things that you consider when you buy something on Amazon? Which is correct. You do these things only. But how this thing will work, like how this thing will help a data analyst to understand. So suppose let's take an example. So just coming on this example only. So Abhay and Durgesh. Now Abhay is completely like Abhay has a complete knowledge about the business in which he is hired. Now he has a complete knowledge about the business for which he has hired. Now the second thing comes into the picture. Now Abhay got a problem. Now Abhay got a problem. Now this problem is basically the analysis thing that he has to do. Now in product based companies, there are people known as product managers. In product based company, there are people known as there are people who are product managers. So now how these product managers are involved for a data analyst. So suppose understand that there is an Amazon app and there are 7 to 8 product managers for this app. 7 to 8 PMs are there for this app. And you have to understand this term product manager. It's very important for you if you are going to work for a data, like for a product based company. So there are 7 to 8 people you can say, or let me write it like product managers because PM is little confusing. So 7 to 8 product managers are there. And now how these product managers are assigned. So suppose when you go on Amazon and you click for an order, you directly see it down that this if I will order this right now, I will get it by 3 days or I will get it by 2 days. You always see this kind of thing. So that is basically a product which Amazon has. So I will call it as a expected delivery date product. Now who can tell me in the chat box that how this can be a product? And if this expected delivery date is a product, how it works? So suppose let's take an example. You know that Amazon is a company which is a big e-commerce company and they have warehouses everywhere. So suppose one warehouse is in Gurgaon, second warehouse is in suppose Haryana, and third warehouse, like, sorry, Haryana, not Haryana. The second warehouse is in Delhi, and just take third warehouse is in Bangalore. Okay, I will explain you this very clearly, and you will get to know. So now Durgesh is a person who wants to order an iPhone. He wants to order an iPhone. Now, at the same point of time, iPhone is only available in the Bangalore warehouse. So iPhone is available only in the Bangalore warehouse. At any other place, iPhone is not available. And Durgesh lives in Gurgaon. Durgesh lives in Gurgaon. Now, when Durgesh will see this iPhone on the app, he will get an option of buy now. But below buy now, he will get a expected delivery date. And you must have seen this thing. He will get an expected delivery date. Now, how this expected delivery date is calculated? It is calculated on the basis of vendor. How it is calculated on the basis of vendor? Because vendor needs to pack the things. So when I'm saying Bangalore warehouse, it can also be a vendor. Okay, right.